Stop. Hey. Hey.
Get out, Pete.
Get out of the car! Get on your belly! Get on your belly! Taser! Taser!
Today, we are diving into moments when entitled Karens faced no-nonsense police officers only to get a quick reality check. The male Karen in the last case will have you laughing out loud. In July of 2024, a man contacted 911 after an entitled woman blocked his car outside a courthouse and didn't let him file a complaint. As the cops arrived, the woman continued to act strange.
Roll your window down or I'm gonna pull you out. Roll your window down or I'm going to arrest you for obstructing. I am going to arrest you. I promise you I am. If you don't exit the vehicle, You're
not touching me.
If you don't exit the vehicle, I am arrested.
Hurry up and get here.
You can call whoever you want. If they interfere, they're going to jail too.
The woman, later identified as 31-year-old Kayla Ryder, was now starting to intimidate the officers and disregard their orders.
You were coming here to file a complaint?
Yeah.
And she tried preventing you?
Yes.
How did she try to prevent you?
She's blocking me in. She's trying to.
Okay.
Get him away from me. Get him away from me now. They already beat me the f up a week ago. Do not let him near me.
I'll be out with 48.
He's not letting my son talk to me.
How old's your son?
8 and I haven't spoken to him since last Sunday.
Okay. Can you roll down the window a little bit?
He blocked my phone number.
Okay. Who is
My
this to?
son's dad.
Okay.
I was just on the phone with the sheriff.
Kayla seemed to have some rifts with the police station, and shortly after, her sister also arrived on the scene, fueling the officers' rage.
This isn't your business. You go over there or you'll go to jail too. Go over there, you're going to jail too.
That's my sister. Do not let him touch her. Do not let him touch her. Do not let him touch her.
He's not going to touch her.
Do not let him
Calm
touch
down.
her. No, tell him to stay away from me.
What's your name?
Stay away from me.
Here's the deal. You can either come out of the car or I'm going to break out the window.
Why are you guys trying to arrest
I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit. No, you can go over there. If you don't back up, you're not standing behind us.
Okay, I'm not standing behind you.
Instead of getting out of the car and handling the situation, Kayla did something foolish and immediately paid for it.
No! .48 headquarters. She's trying to take off. We got a pursuit. She almost just struck Olivia. No! Stay the back! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
No, wait, tell him to get away!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Get away from me!
Get out of the car!
Get out of the car! Get away from me then! Get out of the car!
On the ground! On the ground!
Get out of the
On the ground!
Get on the ground!
It is insane how Kayla refused to take accountability for her actions as she continued to act worse despite the threat of a taser.
Face on your belly! Get on your belly!
No, look at my
Get on your belly!
Your stomach! Get him away!
Get on your
stomach!
Get on your belly! Get on your belly! Get on your belly!
On your back.
Put your hands behind your back! Get off of me! Do not do this to me again!
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Let me go!
Here, use this.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! I'm not doing anything! I already talked to you guys about this. Like, give me my medications. Get off! No! You're trying to take my purse again. Stop!
Cut it off.
No!
We will cut it off.
Bondoni, no!
Any issues.
Let me have. Do you want me to cut off your purse?
We're way past that.
Kayla was twice by the officers, and even this wasn't enough as the entitled Karen continued to make matters worse.
I told you what was gonna.
Okay, and you ran. I'm not going to help you.
Because this is what happens to me every time.
Yeah, because you act like that.
No, because I want.
No, it's because you act like that.
No, it's not.
Let's get her in a f***ing car.
No, stop!
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
Don't try it.
Give me my medicine!
No.
Ow! Oh my god! No! Let go! You're allowing them to break my arm!
Get in the car.
I hate him.
Get in the car.
I don't let him touch me! You piece of my hand's gonna break again!
Well,
Get away!
life's choices.
So, are you kidding me? Get the away, sicko!
As Kayla is secured in the police cruiser, one of the cops goes over to have a talk with her sister, who starts to throw a tantrum.
Do you understand that your sister's a grown woman?
I do.
Who are you?
sorry.
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done.
apologize to
You may in just a second. Who are you to come interfere? I'm not saying that that was your initial intention, but when we're dealing with her, what is you adding to the mix going to do?
I got scared. I don't know what you had out on you, but when you pulled the first thing out, I thought you had a gun at her, so that's why I came forward. And I've never seen any of my family members be shot when I have a gun pulled out on them. So I'm
Fortunately,
sorry
I've never shot anybody.
Okay, but I'm sorry I react like that. You have to understand, I've never seen anything like this, and this has been a lot on me.
I can imagine. By this situation, your involvement up to this point right now,
Yeah.
gets you a trip to the Stark County Jail.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Please. No, I just.
Is this a learning experience?
Yes, please.
Is this ever going to happen again?
No, I promise you.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Please do not.
Get out of the car.
The officer eventually sympathizes with the woman and decides to let her go without any consequences. But the same could not be said for Kayla.
You're going to jail. You know that, right?
What? Because you guys did this!
You did that. I'm pretty sure you did that. You worked into my cruiser.
What's the first name again?
We have no idea.
Hi, ma'am. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, I understand.
You don't know because
You're not listening. That's why you don't know. And maybe you don't understand. You ran into her cruiser. You're going to jail tonight. You're not having any contact with anyone else. You're not making any phone calls until you get to the jail.
So it's still out here free too.
Yeah.
She said that.
You're such a
Yeah, you're going to jail.
you're such
So you're going to the hospital for. Listen, you're going to the hospital to get clearance. You can either go up in an ambulance or you can ride with one of us and we'll just drag you out of the car for clearance.
See?
Kayla doesn't seem to grasp the seriousness of her actions, so an officer has a few final words for her before escorting her to the station.
It's gonna be me that transports you. You've dealt with me a million times. It's gonna be okay. All right. I've got bad news about Stark County Jail. They're not gonna let you have your phone.
This isn't my fault.
Okay, that's gonna be for the court to decide. Okay. The decision's already been made as far as today. So we're gonna take you to the hospital. No more issues. Nobody wants. Well, you need to make sure that you are amenable to our orders. All right.
Kayla was eventually taken to the police station where she was charged with felonious assault, obstructing official business, resisting arrest, and unlawful restraint. Karens are embarrassing people, and this next woman surely stood up for her name.
I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me.
Police officers were called after a woman named Cara Bell had refused to wear a mask and shoved an employee before entering their store. As the officers arrived, she started on her rant.
It's my God-given right to be here on this planet, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Correct? You just lied to me.
I lied to you about what?
You said I had to have an ID to be here.
No, you
That's
gotta
not what I
identify
said.
yourself.
When you're legally detained, you can play back on your video. When you're legally detained, you have a duty to identify yourself to a police officer.
Okay, so they're saying when I'm legally detained, which I was not, that I have the...
Can you try to run? We were called here to investigate after I was shoved. Okay, so they're saying
And I called
that,
you too.
Okay, so let me
I called the police too.
Are
but
you
they're
going to let
only
me talk, or are you going to be the
employee
only
of
one talking?
Nordstrom Rack.
The female officer tried to reason with Cara, but she kept acting entitled and spouting nonsense.
As a call taker, I know you want to have them on there for your safety purposes.
Yes.
But right now, you and I need to be talking, not them.
Says who?
You need to continue having a conversation with me. So,
Because?
you said that she shoved you.
She
You want to
did.
file assault charges. She's saying you shoved her and she has witnesses. You have witnesses to say that she shoved you.
She has the manager?
No.
No. Okay.
There are other
Well,
employees that were
I
in
would-
the fitting room.
I would hope. Okay, other employees. Well, there's also another woman without a mask. Isn't that interesting? How she only
Okay.
picked me?
Well, I have nothing to
She
do
only
with that at
picked
all.
me, the white person, not the black person wearing a mask. Do you think it's a racist thing? I don't know.
We're not here to talk about race.
Well, you know what?
At
It
all.
kind of seems like it's a racist thing when the black woman doesn't have a mask on, but she comes after the white one.
Well, it is bizarre how this Karen was trying to make this a racist thing, ignoring the push that she gave her. Shockingly, Kara was also a candidate for the Lake Travis School Board by this point.
I also want to file a complaint with you for her assaulting me.
Okay, and she also wants to file assault charges against you.
Okay.
Do you have a middle name?
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah, my name is Gene.
Really think that's the negative.
First name?
White female,
R.
approximately
Jean Eller.
5.
This is getting weird. Now they're saying if they can't identify me, they're taking me to jail. How do you identify the homeless?
That's
They
negative.
tell us their names, their date of birth. We're not on either side. We don't know what's going on because we can't identify you.
You are taking sides. Robert Eugene Eller, you are taking
Not
sides.
Eugene.
Robert Gene Eller, you are taking sides.
I'm not taking
and
sides.
it's really sad.
Listen.
Kara tried to get away from the scene, but the officers told her that she was detained and tried knocking some sense into her.
This happened at Nordstrom Rack.
Ma'am, you need to stand over
Ma'am, you
here.
can't leave because right now you're still detained.
No, you can't. You are being detained.
Why am I being detained?
Because
Please.
we don't know who you are.
Okay, I'm being detained because they don't know who I am.
Okay?
Which
We were called
apparently
here.
is illegal.
We were called here for a situation, okay?
A situation where I was.
Which we're investigating.
We don't
So if
know.
you are
We're
a
investigating
victim,
it.
Okay, where's the investigator?
If you
are you
are-
an investigator?
ma'am,
We are officers. We
Kara,
have to figure out what's
Karabelle.
going on.
if you're a victim of assault, we need to know who you are.
Carabelle.
So-
How did you know my name was Carabelle?
Because I heard you say it. You said it on the phone when you called 911. That's how I
No,
know.
you just called and got it. Don't lie.
No.
You are lying to me. I just heard you call the police officer that I talked to and get my name. Now you're
It's not a
lying.
police officer on the phone.
Now
When
you're
you were
lying.
in the fitting room.
You
I
are
heard.
lying. Stop. This
Okay.
is the second time I caught you in a lie.
Okay.
Kara went on another painful rant, and that is when the officers decided to take decisive action and hold her accountable. Well,
First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. You understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just released.
Turn around.
Oh my gosh. Oh
We're
my
not gonna
gosh.
play this game.
Oh my gosh.
Karens are not only limited to gender, as this male Karen had quite an emotional uproar.
Listen, I want a fight that I paid $2,000 to be on.
On March 14th, 2022, officers were dispatched to an airport after an unruly passenger was being aggressive and yelling profanities at the authorities and the public.
Hey, what? What's going on? Talk to me. I paid for a flight. Yeah? Hold on. I'm sorry. Look. Oh, no. I don't have any weapons. Don't be quiet.
Hey, stop. Walk away.
Tell that shut his mouth before I beat his Let's go over. Listen, they took $2,000 of my money to put me on that flight, and now I'm not on that flight. Okay, cool. How do I get to Longview?
I don't know how you get to Longview, but hey,
Hey, if I spent $2,000 for a flight, round trip, from Longview to Medford, Medford back to Longview, why the am I not on a flight back to Longview?
Well, if you think this was tough to hear, you are in for a ride.
Quig Lee. Q-U-I-G-L-E-Y. Put me on my flight.
How much did you have to drink? What's going on?
About 3 margaritas.
About 3 margaritas.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, I do actually.
Why do you have a problem with that? And you have a liquor bar in this airport? You!
Bring it down.
Listen! I'm on a flight that I paid $2,000 to be on.
Bring it down.
Listen!
You're going to jail.
Why?
Because you're intoxicated, man.
There's no reason to arrest me.
Turn around now.
Why?
Turn around. All right, come on. Let's go. Turn around. On the ground.
You piece of shit.
The suspect even tried to fight the cops, prompting them to use a taser, which quickly brought him back to his senses.
On the ground. You piece of I'll kick you.
Hey, back off. Hey, away. Get away from him. Get away. Hoffman.
Stop. Hey. Take it.
Get out, Pete. All right. Your hands! Your other hand now!
Imagine getting a round of applause from the entire airport after being struck by a taser. He quieted down, though not for long, as he soon started yelling profanities again.
Do you have any idea how much money I have, you f***?
No one cares, dude. Shut your mouth.
Hey, guess what? I do, and this whole world will afterwards in this event. So f*** cheap bastard. You. When you get fired and you a fat and you hell, you can go f yourself.
Good for you, man. All right, bud.
Yep. Doing nothing, and they will all f***ing side with me that this is bullshit. Look at me. I spent $2,000 to be on a flight, and this is what I got. Don't ever buy an airplane ticket again, you f***ing idiots. Hurt, my legs hurt, my back hurts. I spent $2,000 to fly from Medford to Longview and Longview to Medford. What did I get me? TSA bullshit.
EMS was called for him, and he was eventually taken to the police station.
I understand that I'm not a threat or a menace.
Let's just sit you up in there, okay?
Yep, sir.
So it'll be easier if you put your left leg up first. We're listening to you. We don't mean to cut you off. We just need to get out of here, okay?
It is what it is. I'll shut up.
Okay, hold on. Do you want to? Can you fit that way? Okay. All right.
Whatever y'all do, y'all do. Can you just call my girl and tell her
You
that I'm
will
not
once we
making
get.
my
Yeah,
flight?
once we get there, man, you're good. All right. So I'm gonna go on the other side and grab the seatbelt, right?
The suspect, Brent, was arrested and later charged with assault on a peace officer, public intoxication, and resisting arrest search. Next up, this entitled Karen thought she's above the law and desperately needed this reality check.
I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you. Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me.
In April 2022, a police officer made a traffic stop after spotting a driver without a seatbelt. However, as he went over to talk to the driver, he knew that he was in for much more.
I'm Sergeant Brown, UCPD. The reason I stopped is because you're not wearing your seatbelt. You have your license registration on you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, is that, I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You're gonna have to, I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding. You have your license on you, ma'am?
I'm not gonna do this morning.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't. I've already won this in court.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was definitely wearing my seatbelt. We'll have to subpoena those videos.
What's your first name, ma'am? Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you to ask me that.
The woman has no identification to her name and is not giving her name. She continues to act entitled and belittles the officer.
Oh, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it and you're saying
we're having a dispute here. So here
you can't tell me I was not wearing it.
Can you settle down for a second here? Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan. All right, what's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie, Miss Dixie. Okay, and your birthday?
It's in August.
Eventually, the woman provides her passport and the officer discovers the vehicle is unregistered. Little did Dixie know she was about to get into some serious trouble.
Here's where we're at.
Step out over here real quick.
Found you. You don't have your license suspended. Yeah, can't find you, and we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick. Okay. Yeah.
That's what it seems on the Okay, first of all, that would be like calling somebody black the N-word. Yes, it is. Just ask me though, because that's a discriminating comment. You just asked me if I was a sovereign citizen. Everybody is a sovereign. Why? I would like to. Oh, I see. Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy right now. Get my attorneys on the phone.
Soon, the officers arrest her for driving without a license, and as they investigate further, things get even worse for the sovereign citizen.
Don't touch me. Okay. Okay.
All right, ma'am.
Okay.
Get up.
Okay. Okay. I am pregnant. Can you
in the car.
It is the law. You cannot handcuff me behind my back.
You now.
Are being
So
calm.
here's the
All right,
deal.
put
Now
your
you're
feet
being
in.
charged resisting.
What?
You're being charged resisting as well. I'm not putting up
I
with bullshit.
didn't resist. I was backwards. How can I resist?
Put your left foot in. Not lawfully obeying to command.
What is the first command?
I told you to go to the car
Why would you
Walk
put
over
me
here.
and detain me?
because you're being arrested.
Put your left foot
But
in
for
now.
what?
I already explained to you. Operating a motor vehicle in the state of Florida without a flower
That is not your that is not a vehicle.
Watch your knee.
My passport says
Foot
do not
aside.
detain me.
Dixie continued to act difficult, but was eventually taken to the police station where she was charged with driving without a license, failure to register a vehicle, and resisting without violence. Her bond was set at $5,000. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw entitled Karens get a reality check and get owned by the officers. One thing they all had in common was how they started crying once handcuffed. These Karens certainly deserve some time in prison, hoping it would change their aggressive behavior. Now, if you believe in justice being served, please support us by liking this video, and do not forget to subscribe so you can stay updated on future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, take a look at these corrupt officers who were owned by the good ones.
I know that already. I work for Cincinnati.
You work for Cincinnati and you got
I showed you my badge. I know the process, like I know it.